Every year, Welsh schools, hospitals and other public bodies spend over £70 million on food. And Gareth thinks the government should be leading the way by buying local.
And I want to know how important it is to the government to use Welsh produce.
To see if it is possible to feed the public locally, Gareth is taking matters into his own hands.
What I'd like to do this week in Cardiff would be get a school within the area and feed them for a day with local produce.
With some fevered phone calls, Gareth has been able to source the majority of the produce.
Hiya, Richard.
But it has been difficult, and his ingredients have cost double what the school normally uses.
Could I have 30 jacket potatoes?
He has had to call in a few favours and go further afield,
Do you know what? You're a star.
breaking his 50-mile radius. But he has sourced the majority of the food from within Wales. The rest was either out of season or imported.
So how many children are we feeding today then, Annie?
We're feeding about 250
Wow.
plus staff.
That's a lot of kids.
Almost all of Gareth's ingredients have already been delivered.
So how local is this bread then?
Grangetown, Cardiff.
Do you think the school meals are a very important part of these children's diet as well?
With some of them, sometimes it's the only major food meal they get in a day.
Yeah.
So we like them. This is why we're so fussy about them eating. At least we know when they've gone through the door at the end of the day, they've had a meal here.
I'm just seeing little children coming in now. I'm getting a bit worried, I think.
The first of Gareth's discerning customers are ready for their food.
This is Farmer Gareth, this is. See how you swim?
Hiya, you okay?
It's all fresh ingredients, locally sourced. So not only am I enjoying my food, I feel like I'm being supporting the local community as well whilst eating it, which is, I think, is really important. So just hopefully the Welsh Government will maybe take heed of this and start putting the wheels in motion to help other schools do this kind of thing.
That has been one of the hardest challenges I've done, but I think it's worked. And, you know, seeing these kids running out of school with a big smile on their face and know they've had a belly full of very, very good food makes me think I've done a good job here today. This can never work at the moment on a national basis because it's not there, the infrastructure's not there to get it working. And I think that's a little bit disappointing for me. But I think it's got to come from the top. It's got to come from the Welsh Government. They've got to set some kind of precedent and say, look, let's do it on a small scale. Let's try a few schools. Let's do 3 or 4 days in the odd school. This then will build the blocks for the whole business to rise. Because at the end of the day, if there isn't the demand for the producer to produce it, it's not going to be there.